Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Singaporean Talks Money. So after watching a Nate O'Brien YouTube video where he talked about his 2021 investing directions, he mentioned that he'll be adopting more of a trend investing strategy. So what exactly is trend investing? Trend investing is the process of putting your money in stocks, industries, or markets expected to boom consistently in the future. You then follow the trend up until it's the right time to sell off and exit the market with profits. Sounds easy? It's hard to implement, but if it's a future trend, it should be moving upwards in the long term. So then how do we identify trends? So just like what I have mentioned just now, trend investing would be to capitalize on the long-term trends. So for one, we know that tech stocks would definitely be very much relevant, although it could be overvalued, and it also depends on how they adapt themselves to the environment that's ever changing. So in the long term, we might see more cloud-based or data-driven companies being more prominent as companies seek to store their data in cloud and also to have data points for interpretation. Another thing to look out for is definitely climate change, because in the future or even right now, a lot of emphasis is being placed on it. Companies like Tesla, where electric vehicles, solar energy, and batteries are the driving force of the company. Semiconductors like NVIDIA, as chips are needed to power on more work from home arrangements and faster 5G networks. So how do you look out for all these emerging trends? So from a CNBC article that I read, you should try to focus on trends and not fads. For example, jobs like data administrators or telephone operators will be easily automated in the future, as robots and AI will be designed to allow work to be done with lesser to no errors and at a faster rate. Bringing back the example to myself, with my job being also largely administrative, I do feel the threat of being automated. So if things are being automated, it means that technology will definitely play a huge part in future trends. Besides focusing on trends, the articles also mention to look out for emerging patterns. For example, more people are reading news online and physical newspapers are no longer as readily available. So in this case, we know that people want the news fast and as well as it being concise and impactful. Hence, companies that traditionally produce the physical newspaper will have to evolve and pivot to the new normal to survive. If not, they will disappear as well. So let's talk about some trends that are upcoming. For example, semiconductors. So semiconductors have been something that my friend brings up very often. He finds huge value in semiconductor companies as there is a rise in people working from home and more people are using the internet as entertainment in their spare time due to the pandemic. Hence, chips are in shortage currently. Many digital consumer products in our everyday lives, for example, our mobile phones, smartphones, digital cameras, television, washing machine, refrigerators, and even LED bulbs used semiconductors. I haven't really explored into it, but I understand that there is really a certain need for it currently, as there are many articles that show shortages of chips. And another area that for me I feel will be staying is definitely the technology companies. As the world becomes more intertwined through internet, applications and softwares, we'll have to step up to be bridging points and to assist with it. Although some have mentioned that technology stocks have been overvalued, as everyone just buys the stock as it's riding up, I still do see its growth over the next few years. Following trends can be a good way to ride on the upward growth. However, you do also need to be up to date and follow through on whether the trends are long or short term. The pandemic has brought about a huge shift in trends, and certain industries are experiencing exponential growth. Riding on that trend can prove beneficial, but research will have to be done. The world looks so different as technology looks to disrupt record labels and arts, as non-fungible tokens currently allow creators to sell their art on their own using NFTs. Sidley did come out with an article on NFTs, which I find it rather neat and concise. If you do follow the YouTube space, you will know that NFT really is the next up and coming in the investments. So what other trends are you looking out for now besides technology? Are you interested in trend investing? Do share your thoughts below and subscribe, like my channel and my videos as I produce more content for you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you.